Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Vehicle
Reporting.
acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
New construction options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Affirmative.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
New construction options. Training. Building. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. On hold. Training. Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Mission saved. Construction complete. Reinforcements have arrived. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once. Very well.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Base is
Affirmative.
under attack.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building. On hold. Cancel.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building. Repair.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Very well.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Base is
Affirmative.
under attack.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Repairing.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete. New construction
Vehicle
options.
affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. At once.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Low
Yes, sir.
power.
Affirmative.
Building. Structure sold.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Vehicle
Unit
report.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Reporting.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Base is
Acknowledged.
under attack.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Preparing. Preparing. Building.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Reporting.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. The base is under attack.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
New construction
Waiting
options.
orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Preparing. Unit ready. Unit prepared.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Preparing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
prepared.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Unit
Vehicle
repaired.
reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing. Building.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
repaired.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Structure sold.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Agreed.
Structure sold. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Vehicle
Reporting.
acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Base is under attack. Prepare.
Yes, sir. At once. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once.
Preparing.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Prepare.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Base is under attack.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
prepared.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Waiting
Affirmative.
orders.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit prepared.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Preparing.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed. Yes, sir.
New construction options. First objective met. New construction options. Building. Training. Our base is under attack. Repairing.
Reporting. Agreed. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training. Unit ready.
Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds. Structure sold.
Awaiting affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Our base is under
Affirmative.
attack.
Knowledge. Engineering. Affirmative.
Repairing. Repairing. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Building. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Repairing. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
repaired. Repairing.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit repaired. Building. Repaired.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit repaired. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. Preparing. New
Yes, sir.
construction options.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Preparing. Unit ready. Unit prepared. Unit prepared. Preparing. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit prepared. Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Preparing.
Awaiting
Unit
orders. Acknowledged.
prepared. Insufficient funds. Preparing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Preparing. Unit
Waiting order
ready.
report.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building. Building. Unit prepared.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit prepared.
Yes, sir.
Prepared.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Awaiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Preparing. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit prepared.
Acknowledged.
Preparing.
Vehicle reporting.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit prepared. Building. Preparing.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Preparing.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Preparing. Unit prepared.
Awaiting
Unit
orders.
ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Preparing.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Preparing.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Preparing. Unit prepared. Preparing. Unit prepared. Building. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Vehicle
sir.
reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged.
Preparing. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Unit prepared. Building. Preparing.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready. Building. Unit prepared.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Preparing. Unit prepared.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Preparing. Preparing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Prepare.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit prepared. Insufficient funds. Preparing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Preparing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Waiting
prepared.
orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting.
Vehicle reporting.
Our base is under
Report
attack.
at once. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Preparing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Reporting. Very well. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Repairing. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Reporting.
Unit repaired.
Ready and waiting. Very well. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Naval unit
Affirmative.
lost. Naval
Affirmative.
unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Naval unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting orders.
Unit ready. Building. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir? Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Vehicle acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir? Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir? Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Structure sold. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir? Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Prepare.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Preparing.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir? Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit prepared.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit prepared.
Acknowledged. 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 Reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Preparing.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
repaired.
Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Silos.
Acknowledged.
Building. Silos.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Cancelled. Building. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Vehicle reporting.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Training. Repairing. Building. Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit repaired.
Affirmative.
Vehicle report knowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes,
Construction
sir.
complete.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Awaiting
Yes, sir.
orders. Acknowledged.
Building. Primary building selected.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
repaired.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing. Building. Construction complete. Unit repaired. Building.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready. Mission saved.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Repair.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
repaired.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Naval unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
repaired.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing. Building.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired. Second objective, mission accomplished.